Hey there, it's Jimmy again, and here we are with a Ford Thunderbird Elan from 1985. This is one of the very cool Aero Thunderbirds after the 80 to 82 square fiasco thing. They end up totally revamping for 1983 and came up with this very Aero-themed Thunderbird, still based on the Fox platform though. This kind of introduced the whole Aero theme to Ford in the 80s, followed by the Tempo, Mustang SVO, Taurus, and so forth. So still hasn't ended, I guess, but this was quite the thing back in the day. But that was introduced in 1983, and this is an 85, so a couple years down the road. In 85, they sold a little over 150,000 of these, and there were three trims. There was a base. In 85, there was the Elan, and then the top of the line was the Turbo Coupe. So the Elans were pretty loaded, actually. They're sort of the luxury model. Let's walk around it. You've got the Aero front grille, still have the recessed lights because the flush lights weren't legal yet in the US. Got these racy wheels that look a lot like the Mustang wheels, actually. Got some chrome accents, pretty nice. Thunderbird logo. Oh yeah, here you've got the little keypad. That's still a Ford thing to these days, which is kind of cool because you can obviously you can lock your keys into the car and still get into it, which isn't just for when you do it accidentally, but also when you want to do it. You want to go for a hike or go out to dinner or something and you don't want to carry your keys in your pocket, just lock them in there. So pretty swoopy all the way around, including to the back end. Kind of got the Thunderbird logos again in the taillights, which is kind of a hallmark of Thunderbirds. This one's local. This one we're in Colorado right now. And this one was originally sold at Rains Ford Lincoln Mercury in Estes Park, Colorado. So not too far away from here. Kind of nice to see a local. And overall, it's in, well, the paint's obviously fading, but the paint's pretty trashed actually. A little rust on the roof, but not too terrible at all. So let's walk around the whole thing again, and we'll check out under the hood and inside, and also the trunk. So let's look under the hood first. This has the 5-liter. So the 5-liter made its return. Actually, the 4.9, as we know, also available in the Mustang and various other cars. This one, I don't know if the engine's what gave up. Looks like someone replaced the alternator with a chrome version. And that looks like a pretty new distributor on there from Napa. I'm guessing the air cleaner probably has a new filter inside, which seems to always be pretty common in these junkyard cars. Everybody always changes the filter thinking that'll solve it. But this 5-liter put out about 140 horsepower, which is pretty pathetic by today's standards, but in 1985 was not too shabby. Ooh, lots of dust there. Let's go look at the other end, I guess, since that was the front end. So now let's look at the back. We'll open the trunk. Not a terrible sized trunk, actually pretty good. You've got the spare tire there for temporary use only, which I guess tucked up onto that shelf. You know, back in these days, trunk space was just kind of there for space, and nobody really gave any thought to how usable it was. I mean, look at that. There's big lips on the side, big old shelves there. It's kind of weird, pretty crappy, but you could get your golf clubs in here and some airport bags for the airport, so I guess it worked. Springs don't work too well anymore. That noise was decidedly non-premium. Let's open up the door. Nice big door with a aero tops that blend into the roof. Cool. Interestingly though, you still had vent windows. Oh, or is that the mirror? I guess, I don't know. Is that the mirror control? No, that's the vent window, which is not opening for me, so not sure what's going on there. Anyway, this one had the digital dash, so we cannot see how many miles are on it, unless that is not digital, but no, it looks like it's all digital. That was pretty fancy back in the day. Nice cloth upholstery. Here's electric seats. You had your tape holders here for the cassette deck. The Ford electronic cassette deck. Look at that font, electronic, that's cool. Ashtray, electronic climate control. This thing is loaded. Date time, little computer thingy. Cruise control, nice. Lights, automatic, that's cool. It's not bad for 1985. Electric locks, obviously, electric windows are in there. The back is decently roomy, I guess. Not a huge amount of legroom, but better than nothing. Looks plush though. I mean, that's pretty comfortable. This one also has a moonroof, so this looks factory. Glass panel, looks like it just lifts up. Might be able to lift out, I'm not sure. And let's go to the other side to see if there's anything else to see there. When was this? Is there a build sticker here? Oh, here we go. So built in April of 1985. These were, I think most of these were built in Lorain, Ohio. Maybe some in Georgia too. Pretty cool. There's the Elan logo as part of the rub strip on the side. Let's open this side. Here we go. Well, there's the glove box, looking a little worse for wear. Looks like the hinge gave up the ghost, so let's see if we can... Yeah, that's better, right? It's closed, and now it opens if you want it to. A little bit, and then it opens all the way. You can open the trunk, fuel door, electrically. Good amount of room. The dashboard's not very deep. I mean, that's kind of a cliff and just sort of ends there. But still, that gives a fair amount of room ahead of the passenger and the driver. You don't feel too constricted in there. Got the door pockets. Pretty good. Yeah, this is a Thunderbird of the 80s, or the mid-80s, was not a terrible car at all. So the Elan was nice, so you can't really go wrong with that. But anyway, that was the 1985 Thunderbird Elan. If you liked what you saw, please hit subscribe and like, and we'll keep making more of these. Thank you. Bye-bye.